Black Friday is upon us. You've probably noticed a million ads in your social media. But I do want to talk about gift giving and in the framework of love languages and give you some inexpensive ways to show the people that you love them with gifts this season. I'm Stacy Rocklein, and I'm on a mission to eradicate loneliness. And gift giving can kind of go either direction. It can make somebody feel really seen, depending on what kind of gift you give, or it can make someone feel like you don't really know them. And using love languages is a great way to make that person feel really seen and to get rid of any kind of loneliness during this season. So I've got my glasses on because I have notes and I'm going to go through each love language, describe it just a little bit, and then give you some ideas. You can spend money or you can do stuff that doesn't cost you anything at all. This might be for a romantic partner. This could be for a child, a sibling, a friend, whoever you've got in mind. And so let's get started. I think I'm going to start with affirmations. This is the person who feels most loved when they receive acknowledgments about who they are, what they're doing, what they're accomplishing. Just they really love to hear from people that praise and that love. And you have to remember when you're doing love languages, it's not what you want, it's what the other person wants. So part of this is just knowing the people that you love really well. If someone likes words of affirmation, I love this. I think we maybe sometimes have more than one love language, but this is one of mine. I like to hear when the other person is appreciating me or thinks I look cute or notices something I did or thinks I'm a rock star of some kind. And so you can let people know that. You might already be doing it. So what you want to do is you want to pick something that's like different, something that's unique that you aren't already doing, or it's not going to really feel much like a gift. So here's some ideas. You can use Post-its. Those are very inexpensive, and you can just commit to throughout the season, like putting Post-its up around where that person will see these words of affirmation to them, words of love, words of acknowledgement. What is really key is that you are very specific with this person, with your words of affirmation, especially if you're going to do it for a while. Like if you're going to do it every day, all of December or something, be specific about what you're noticing, what you specifically love about them, what makes them unique and special so that they really feel seen by you. And that's what will make it feel, like they really are understood and loved by you. If it's someone who's far away, just set yourself a timer on your phone and send a text every day at a certain time. You have to make sure that you remind yourself so that you follow through on this. So you can spend no money at all, very little money, or come up with something lavish. It's up to you. Okay, let's go with quality time. Quality time is the person who feels most loved when you've made time for just the two of you. That you've carved out not only time, but to make it a really good gift, you plan the whole thing. And you have to think about specifically what they would want to do, right? It's not that you're going to take them to a movie that you wanted to see. It's what are the things that they like to do with you? And this could be, very inexpensive. It could be making a meal together. It could be planning a date night just on the couch. The trick is that you do all of the planning. You make the decisions, you make the reservations if you're going out. You might want to coordinate, make sure they're available, but you do everything to protect this experience between the two of you. And it's not about the gift of a lavish meal. It's the gift of time together. You have to also make sure that you put your phone away and you don't have distractions. You're not doing something else, because for them, the quality time is really that time spent together doing something that they love doing. So like I said, this can just be a cozy night on the couch. This can be something really lavish. The point is that you have created this window of time just for you guys and that you did all of the planning. Let's go to physical touch. This is a person, and sometimes I think people think of it as just actual like physical touch with our hands, but physical touch people are sensual people, right? They like tastes and they like smells and they like the way things feel. And it's going to be different for different people. So you have to know your person again. And so, what is the specific kind of physical touch that they enjoy, right? Is it going to be something that you make for them, something that they can taste and smell and just really enjoy something that way? Is it more of like a one-on-one physical experience, massage or other things? And what would contribute to that? Let's see what else I have on here. But remember, this is a one-on-one experience. Does this person really like coziness, like a really soft blanket, loves to snuggle? What is the thing that's going to make them feel the most loved by you? And remember, it's not what you want, right? It's really easy for us to go like, well, I like massages, or I like this or that, and then give that person that exact same thing. But, if that's not their jam, then that's not how you're meeting their love language in this gift giving. So think of something that is whatever your price range. Do you remember when you were a kid and you didn't have any money? So you would make little at least we would do this, make little coupon books for Christmas presents for our parents. It would be like good for one, emptying the dishwasher or whatever. You can do this too with physical touch. It can be like a foot massage, a back massage, a snuggle time, a meal you'll make. You can just go good old fashioned little coupon book that they can cash in, and you can help them feel really seen and loved through physical touch. Okay, let's do gifts. Some people's love language is gifts. They love getting gifts, and they probably also love giving gifts, and they're probably really good at giving gifts. So you would be paying attention and know this about them. And these are some of the things to think about. I'm going to give you an example of really inexpensive ones that my kids have given me that have been just really awesome. One of my kids loves music. Well, all my kids love music, but this son of mine made me a Spotify list of all of the songs that, he likes, he thinks I would like, and then just made like a little booklet to go along with it, kind of explaining like who the artist is, why they like them, what kind of genre it is. It was a little bit like an education for me, but also music shows me the other person. So in giving me that gift, I also get to see who they are. So maybe it's just a Spotify list, or one of my sons made me a Pinterest board. I love to cook. And so he made a Pinterest board and just put a bunch of like recipe ideas. It's not just a recipe book, like it's a recipe book that specifically had me in mind. So those were very inexpensive gifts, but wonderful gifts to get. Another time, for one of our anniversaries, my husband plays piano, and he learned a song when I wasn't around, so I didn't hear him practicing it. He learned a song for me, a romantic song, and then on that day, he played it for me. So again, this is like a very touching, free gift that I got from someone. And if I was a gifts love language, those are beautiful gifts and very thoughtful. It is really important that you consider the person who you're giving the gift to. Like if this person's love language is gifts, then they think about the perfect gift for people. And what's going to touch them the most is to feel really seen by you, by the kind of thing that they get from you. So they want to feel really known, and you got to figure out what it is. Here's some kind of like things to think about. Like, would they buy this for themselves? Maybe it's something that they wouldn't buy for themselves. If you're actually going to spend money and purchase something, do they like really high-end things? Do they like really luxurious things? Do they like, can't even read my writing, do they like really sentimental things? Or they like experiences, or they like whimsy? Knowing them as a person is going to make them feel the most loved by the type of gift that you pick out. So something for your gifts love language. And then the last one, I think I'm on the last one, is acts of service. This is my primary love language. So I want to talk about your possibilities here. This is the person who does things for other people, and that's how they show love. Like, I think one of the reasons I love cooking is because it's like a gift that I'm giving the people that I love. I'm going to spend the time, try to pick something that I think you're going to like. I'm going to, shop for it, prepare for it, make it, clean up after it. And to me, that says, I love you, but that's my love language. That doesn't necessarily mean that's what the other person's love language is, but it's how I show mine. So if you know someone's love language is acts of service, and I sometimes think if this is like kind of a mom thing, maybe it's like a learned behavior, but you can notice pay attention to a few things. It might be something that they're always asking for help with. Like you have been asked many, many, many times to help with a certain household task or something in their life or something they like find difficult. You could do that for them. It might be something they complain about a lot, right? I cannot stand house cleaning. Hate it. And when people help me with that, that feels like a very loving act. Or if somebody wanted to spend money and come in and send me a housekeeper, right? That would be another way to do acts of service if you can't actually do that act of service yourself. You might have someone who lives far away and you know it's acts of service, and so you can order something for them that's gonna make their lives a little bit easier. Oh, here's another one. This is really easy. Pay attention to someone in your life and what they do all the time. Let's say they always are the one who takes out the garbage bins and brings them back in. They don't complain about it. They don't ask for help with it. But you just decide, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm just gonna take it over. I'm gonna make sure I beat them to it both ways, taking it out and bringing it back in. And you're not announcing, you're just saying, in your own mind, this is a way that I can show my love. I can show my love and make them feel loved by trying to make their lives a little bit easier in some way, or make them feel just a little more cared for or pampered by doing acts of service. And most of that doesn't even cost you a dime. So lots of ideas here. You have Black Friday coming up. You're going to have tons of ads coming through. You probably already do. And you're thinking about the people in your life. But if you can think about who they are, how they like to feel loved, how they show love, that'll give you a hint. And you start to really specifically think about something that would make them feel known and seen and cared for and loved, and it's their love language, and I gave you lots of ideas that won't even cost a dime, then you will be able to create connection this holiday season. And we know that connection is the antidote for loneliness. So some ideas for you today. I'm excited for your little moments of connection, and happy gift giving.